Kill me and you know what it is. And if you don't pause the video right now, smash out your mind to make the video, smash that like button, man. Back with another video, man. Back with another banger, man. But this time we got Screwface John and No Life SHAQ sat down and talked. We about to see what this all about. They obviously didn't really talk with each other in person. Is some reacting to the reaction and I'm reacting to it. So you already know how that's gonna be. I'm gonna just let it rock. So y'all gonna see how we gonna do it. This is gonna be fire, man. I feel like this is gonna make a big impact on the channel, and a lot of people are going to check it because a lot of people like my opinion. Now, a lot of people don't come to the live stream right now. We had consistence of 6 people that was here. Right now, we got 4. Skylar 151 is new to the fucking mod team, so the chill mods, I appreciate her for sticking around because you know it gets lonely sometimes out here. But when somebody else is here rocking out with you, it's like, hey, let's get it. So let's do it. I'm gonna leave some music in the background because these be a little desperate sometimes. Sounding. Let's get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, hip hop is a sport. And as you know, I just got done with a battle with KNOX Hill, and somehow it spiraled into a battle between me and No Life SHAQ, and that's what we're here to talk about today. Me and SHAQ actually finally got to sit down and talk like men.
Literally
years since we've done something like that, and he dropped the video to it, so I'm gonna give my side of the two also. And round this story out. It was a crazy week.
What's good, No Life gang? It's yo boy. It's your dog SHAQ, man. Hey, as y'all saw the title, this is me.
It's your dog SHAQ,
expressing my opinions on the beef. I'm gonna get straight to it. I ain't here to waste y'all time. All right, boom. I'm gonna start off with about the KNOX and SCRU beef, y'all. It was getting out of hand. That's why I stopped reacting to the tracks. I told y'all that in my last reaction. I was no longer reacting to no more of the beef because it was getting crazy, bro. Families was getting involved. Fan bases was going.
Yo, I heard so many people, families was getting threatened out here, bro. It was crazy. It's like you really going to people's Instagram and their Facebooks and stuff to find out their family members, threaten their family members and be like, tell them take that down and stuff like that. Like, what the hell is going on, man?
At each other, it was being segregated from blacks and whites. I did not like that. So that's why I got out of it. Whole reason I even reacted to the beef because I got mentioned in 2 rounds. So that's why I even reacted to it in the first place. But I gotta put this.
I think I put it up too high. That tune started going crazy.
He said you was lying about the No Jumper interview and the label sponsorships. So I said, all right, boom. I'm not reacting to the track. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to his comment section and I'm gonna
before we even get too much further, I do want to shout out SHAQ for doing this video. We talked, what was it, yesterday? And he said he was gonna drop it, and he didn't drop it yesterday. So I was like, what we got here. So I do respect him for doing that. That is he stuck to his word too. So I respect that.
Okay, cool. So he told him he was gonna make the video and all that. It's like SCRU got to the point where he felt like everybody was against him, and the fact that No Life SHAQ had to hop in this too, it kind of like threw a little bit more salt on to what was going on. It was like, yo, you the leader of the whole fucking reaction community. Like, believe it or not, No Life SHAQ is really like the top dog. Like, I gotta really think about that. He's top bull in the reaction community. So when he say like, oh, this is hot or this is trash, most of the time he got his fan base is probably like 5 million subscribers. He could get them to come to your channel and literally go crazy and spam that shit up. Like, you'll be hurt.
Put a comment to let him know. Check your DM, bro. I send you all the receipts to your DM. That's what I did. I went on the ops territory and told him that. But yeah, I went on the ops.
He said I went on the ops territory.
Ops territory. And I left that comment. And I told SCRU, check your DMs, bro. Like, I'm not gonna do this back and forth with you. Just check your DMs.
Check your DMs, quick and easy.
I sent him the receipts. And then I even put one of the receipts on my story.
Okay, just explain what he's talking about. In one of his videos, he said that he was the reason that I got on No Jumper, and that he got me sponsorships, or that he sent me my name out for sponsorships. And in my song, if you listen to it, I say at the end when I'm talking, I said, well, the verdict is still out on that. On the getting me the sponsorship. The No Jumper thing was 100% not true. And even the people at No Jumper, when I talked to them, they had watched that video and said that the way that he made it seem was completely wrong, and was that it definitely made it seem more like he did more to help me get to certain positions that he didn't. And he agreed with that on the phone call. He said that, yeah, I was like, bro, I got this stuff by myself. And with the Empire stuff, I had never saw the message he sent me. I don't check my Instagram messages like that. And I also never received anything from anybody in Empire. So that's what. And his receipts was texts that he got from somebody. I'm not gonna say the name of the person, but it was an Empire person, and that's what he sent. And I still said, okay, I don't know what that. I didn't get anything from Empire. You know what I mean? So
okay, so he looking at it like, yo, you forwarded a little message to me saying it like you was gonna get me on No Jumper, but there actually wasn't no real email from no big company. So why the fuck would I waste my time and do that?
But with the more I was talking about, what was the No Jumper thing? That was just completely wrong. And I kind of understand how SHAQ felt in this battle because he was dissed in it also. So I was like, on the phone, I was like, bro, if I was in a battle also that I got dissed and I had to react to it, then there'd be no way I wouldn't be able to have some of my personal emotions in it. And I could tell that it ruffled his feathers. And he said that. He said with the clip and stuff, he got upset with that stuff because he doesn't play. I said, okay, yeah. So there was bias
to make sure you see it.
on
so
I don't blame him.
Basically, in his last track, he said I was lying about all that I said I got him the No Jumper interview and the label sponsorships. Sent him the receipts over. He saw it and he was like, dang, he really did DM me. He really did try to contact me for this label stuff. Couldn't find out since SCRU.
I knew he messaged me on the day I saw his video where he said that I bet SCRU won't check his DMs. I knew he messaged me. I never said he didn't message me. There was no time in our conversation that I was like, oh, you did message me. I knew he messaged me. My point was that he reached out to me and to get contacts, and I never gave contact information back. So my point was, I never got anything from Empire. So when you're telling people that, it makes it feel a certain way where all the sponsored things I've gotten on my own. That's all I wanted to clear that up.
Who never responded? That particular label never got to reach out to him because he never saw it. He never saw it until yesterday. Yep. So boom, that's that with that. So that label
was the day before.
Never got to reach out to SCRU. The No Jumper interview was one big misunderstanding.
Excuse me.
So I was contacted by No Jumper. I guess it was like I don't know if it was some older workers or what, but I got contacted by a No Jumper email early November. They asked me about interviewing.
Just a heads up, we will be back to the regular reactions tomorrow. I got Kendrick and J. Cole's, that song that they released together. I've never actually reacted to that before. We're gonna get back on that too, but I just had to, get my side of the story off so people are asking me to do it.
I declined, but I gave other recommendations of other reactors in the community, with SCRU being one of them. And this all while me and SCRU don't like, SCRU don't like me. This all while me and him not seeing eye to eye. Cause I still chip.
Damn, you say you kept it a being like we don't even see eye to eye anyway. Yeah, what the fuck won't this shit pop up right? Pink Panther, what's good? I like No Light SHAQ, but his time trash pushed me away. But you know me, I always wish the best. SHAQ seems like a fairly genuine guy. Yeah, from what we see,
I'm not a hater, never been a hater, and don't want to come off as a hater. So
some people
was one I recommended. Off the top of my head, Dante, Crip. So I don't know if they ever got reached out to. So what happened was the real No Jumper had DM'd me and SCRU on the same day with the same message. I don't know about the times, but the same message. The message y'all saw in his diss track. So SCRU responded. I never did. So SCRU reached out to that same contact. It was like, hey, can y'all let me know if I got that interview because of No Light SHAQ?
And that's 100% fact. I told him, I said, I just wanted to make sure. Before I came out and said what I wanted to say, I hit up No Jumper because shout out to I have a contact over there where I got cool with.
I'm making this thumbnail too, yeah.
But I had to contact and just figure out, just for my own, because what my biggest problem with the whole thing was what he was saying in the thing. That's why I told SHAQ, I said, bro, the way that you made it seem, and they even said that. The No Jumper people had seen this video and been like, that was weird. So because when you use brands like that and you say stuff like that and you're SHAQ size and it's No Jumper and it's me, they're gonna be like, you're misrepresenting this. That's not how that happened. But
she said, I never talked to No Light SHAQ. I reached out to him. I really wanted to have him. Say, I never talked. Can y'all let me know if I got that interview because of No Light SHAQ? Yeah, she said, I never talked to No Light SHAQ. I reached out to him. I really wanted to have him on the interview, but he never responded. So in SCRU mind, he looking at, this nigga SHAQ lying. So I said, all right, hold up, SCRU, hold up. We was going back.
Oh, so he looked at like, yo, we got the same message. How the hell we got the same message? You got to be out here lying, bro. Or somebody got to be trolling me, like, at this point. No Light SHAQ. I'm making this
back up in DMs. I was like, bro, I have no reason to lie about the interview. So I contacted the same lady that he was talking to, and I let her know. I told her what my email was, what I talked to the people from No Jumper about. She was like, yeah, that probably was a fake no jumper, it'd be a lot of imitators trying to act like us. The email looked legit. It wasn't a Gmail, it was like a legit email. So whoever I talked to and gave recommendations to, obviously want the real no jumper. So then I knew nothing about that. The real no jumper even DM'd me on IG because I really don't check my messages. And when I finally contacted her, she was happy as shit that she was talking to me. So that was a whole misunderstanding. I'm thinking my recommendations got SCRU to interview because all the time it was around the same time. But I told SCRU I put it out there the same way.
And that was my problem. That was the problem with the thing. And that's why I went before you, while I was saying to SHAQ, I know you big, and before you say certain things, you got to make sure it's correct because.
See, doesn't I saying that they gonna always come back to the fact that he's big enough. Like whatever he say, he gotta make sure he double check because if he don't, he can make people look at somebody else a different way and they could flood you in and go crazy. Like whatever he say, he could be like, yeah, this person go attack him.
That was 100,000% false. And I even sent the phone call. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, even though in my heart I feel like it has something to do with him being upset because he was dissed in the diss track, and that's his way of coming back, which I fully understand too. I fully understand. I don't even blame him for that. But that was just, I think he was speaking out of anger in that position, and he just jumped out and said something to try to make me look a certain way. But that was just 100% not true at all. But he
put it out there that I got him the interview. I'll get right back on here and let y'all know I did not get SCRU that interview.
I respect.
So
I respect.
Now that I did that, the conversation me and SCRU had together on the phone. It went very well, man. Like it wasn't no yelling, it wasn't no screaming at each other. It was two men talking, hashing it out. After we got past the no jumper part and the label part, I asked SCRU straight up. I said, bro, what's your problem?
Before we even get into that, like I was saying, my biggest issue with you saying that stuff is when, as men, as brands, as artists, we all take what we do very seriously and our grind very seriously. So when you say certain things, it goes to diminish certain brands. It kind of makes it look like, oh, so that person didn't get there, and people take offense to that, you know. And I told SHAQ I wouldn't do that to you, even if I were to give you. Recommend somebody to you, tell somebody about you, and you got the opportunity. I wouldn't then turn around and be like, "Oh, I got SHAQ this, I got that," especially if he was not even aware of it. You know what I mean? So.
With me, bro, like,
yeah, right. Screw the type of nigga to say that he wouldn't, and then the whole time would be like, "Oh yeah, I hope you get this, I hope you get that." Like I know he would. Like I don't know why people be lying. They contradict themselves all the time. Hold on, I'm about to drop this real quick. I'm about to make this title real quick, so people could see it better. So when they see the title, they see it all together. Because that's why I made it last. I made it the title, then I made it last for that reason. All right, change that thumbnail. Let's get it.
What's been going on? Why y'all running around with this coon narrative? And I let them know. I said, bro, where I'm from, the South Carolina, we don't play that coon shit, bro. We don't play that. I said, bro, you can call me anything in the world, but you're not finna call me a coon. I said, I don't.
Hey, look, see, that's his right. That's his right to his opinion, bro. If he don't want to be called a coon and you call me a coon, and I don't fuck with that shit, it's like, bro, you can call me anything else you want in the world, but don't call me that, bro. And it's like some people, they really stand on that. Like, don't call me out my name.
Don't play that. I said, I see y'all running around, y'all call coon shit. And I said, bro, if you knew me for real, you would know I'm nowhere near coon. So basically, I let him know that, and he let me know his problem came with me with the whole Upchurch beat. He said it really didn't start there. He said that's what kind of got his mind going. He said he felt like I took Upchurch side when they was beefing because Upchurch had a bigger fan base, and I had some of the same fans as Upchurch. So
and here we go. He about to go right into this and then talk about how he don't want to hear that and all that shit. Yeah.
That's one part was a little misrepresented. It wasn't just that he was bigger. I said that it was the second part that was more of it. I said this. It felt like, and I wasn't the only person saying this. There was a lot of people saying this, and a lot of people at the time were just saying that we clearly know, like SHAQ, we clearly know what we got big off of and what we react to. Especially at that time, there's a lot of reactions. So I said it just felt like there's more cross intersect between the fans. It doesn't really matter who's bigger. It's just more cross intersect between the fans. So it felt like that one was more, and you had more stuff on content for that type of base than something that would be like towards mine. So that's why I felt that.
But he automatically.
See what I mean? It's always about feelings with everybody. Everybody be feeling a certain way. Everybody gonna feel differently. Like you can't please everybody. It's like, yeah, everybody got the similar fan base. Everybody got similar fans and shit. But it's like, yeah, nobody's getting swayed away or being like, oh, I'm only going to pick Church because he got the bigger fan base and I don't want to get shitted on instead of picking SCRU if I think he won. But it's like, bro, you're not looking at it how everybody else is looking at it because you're not having to react to your own shit.
So it made me feel like, wait a minute, did SHAQ have an issue with, that was the first time I started thinking, I was like, this feels weird because it doesn't even just feel like about rap no more. This feels like it's about narratives being pushed. That's what I said.
So I went against him to please that fan base, which is not the case.
Okay, so like,
and I let him know that. I said, bro, I need you to listen to this carefully. I don't give a damn about no size or no fan base. I don't give a damn what type of people watch me. I don't care what color these niggas are.
Nope.
I stand on my own opinion.
Exactly. See, that's one thing I could say I agree with SHAQ for real too. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck who watch me. It don't matter what color. If you go that way, man, happy Pride Month to all the Steeler fans out there.
I don't give a damn if all 4.5 million of y'all are saying one thing. If I don't stand on that myself, I'm not gonna run with that.
Bro,
I don't let nobody sway my opinion. None of that.
Ever.
I said I don't let my mama sway my opinion, my fan base sway my opinion. Nobody. I stand on my own
I
opinion.
that.
I said, so bro, that wasn't the case. So he said it started with that. He said, and then the whole Alvin Calhoun clip of you trashing black people came out. He said, all right, then now I got a problem with this nigga because to him it's looking like, all right, this nigga a coon. He's taking the white side over the black side.
I'm glad he actually.
Yep. See, no, let's get into that because that is basically what you're saying. You've been saying it throughout the whole diss track. You've been saying through the Iron Up Church diss tracks. The Guan Luke is like you keep saying. You feel like you're saying that everybody's saying the same thing to you because it's like it's not getting through that thick ass fucking brain of yours. Like you don't understand how people are saying that you moving, bro. You moving snakish, like, and they trying to let you know, like it don't got nothing to do with black versus white. But that's the narrative that you push. So when we try to tell you that you pushing that narrative, you're not trying to hear it. Upchurch won his beef with SCRU, in my opinion. Now, every time I see SCRU, I think back when Church said SCRU looked like Whoopi Goldberg back in 1993. Yeah.
Actually said that too, where he could acknowledge where, yeah, to him, that's gonna look like I'm cool. That's good.
And that's what the problem with this whole beef was. It started to be black versus white. I said, so bro, I said, you didn't see the explanation that I put out 5 years ago about that? He said, no. He said, what was it? I said it on my video yesterday too. I said, maybe you need to go watch it, or I'll tell you right now. I said, bro, I'm talking about my environment.
You need to go watch it. I'll tell you right now.
I see every day. I said, bro, I have no white people around me in real life. None. I had a white best friend in middle school and had a few white friends in high school, but majority of my surroundings, especially now, I graduated high school 13 years ago. So for the past 13 years, I have no white people around me. I said, bro, I was speaking on what I see every day. And he said, oh, now it makes sense. The stuff you was putting out there, now it makes sense. He said, I thought you were talking about black people as a whole. I said, no, bro. I was talking about the black people that I see on a daily basis, that I'm with, that I'm seeing in my hometown every day. That's what I was speaking on.
All right, that's not really necessarily how that part went either.
Yeah. So now he's saying, I guess the phone call shit didn't go the way it was going. SCRU is about to rebuttal all the shit that SHAQ just said about the situation. So let's hear what he said.
That's how he maybe saw. But the conversation was not that I was misinformed in what he said. No, I knew what he said. I had watched the whole reaction, Adam Calhoun reaction before this stuff. I said the issue was specifically because he said when I reacted to the Adam Calhoun thing, he makes fun of. I mean, he talks about like white people and black people. And I said, okay, cool. And he said, when I was talking about when he said stuff about the country, white people, SHAQ said, I made sure to say there are different kinds of white people. Not everybody is the same. There's this kind, there's a country kind, there's a suburban kind, there's a trailer park, whatever. And I said, do you not see how my issue is that when you had nuance when you were talking about that, but when it came to black, it was about your experience. And even the clip, what he says is 80% of and then he says, just a little where I came from, which I can understand. I can say, if that's who you know and that's your skew of it, okay, cool, respect. But you have to understand that the way that you gave the grace to and let people know that there's a bunch of different group types of white people, you can do that with black people too. You know, there's a bunch of different types of black people. There can be the hood ones, the suburban ones. Everybody is a diaspora. There's not one, representation that's just like that's how everyone is. And I said that's why people are going to have an issue with that because, and I still stand by that. And I said your platform is big, so when people see you having the grace for the white people or the white side and not as much on the black side, there's going to be people who will come up and be like, does he have a problem or does he have more grace when it comes to speaking about certain races than others? And it could.
See what I mean, man? He go back to that same scenario. Man, you can fucking strike me with lightning if you think I'm lying. He go back to the same scenario every single chance he gets. It's like he's saying you are defending the white people. You doing this because you don't want to fuck up your fan base, bro. How don't you think that he not picking it because he fuck with them? Let's keep it going.
So when people see you having the grace for the white people or the white side and not as much on the black side, there's going to be people who will come up and be like, does he have a problem or does he have more grace when it comes to speaking about certain races than others? And it could be because, like he said, he's talking about his crowd and he's black himself, but that's why I said that's just something that you need to think of. So it wasn't like I was wrong thing. It was more like I still stand on what I said. It's just that I was like, I think that you can look into that and that's why people are going to see that. Because there's going to be people who are going to see that clip again, who can watch the whole reaction again, are still going to think that what you did was upsetting to them. That's just.
The only people that's probably going to be upset is females. At the end of the day, a black male that understands, they're not going to take this to heart. you grow up to a certain point where it's like, yo, I'm not part of the culture. I'm being me. Y'all not gonna make me believe that a Sexy Red song or this song is hot. Megan Thee Stallion. I want to say a song is hot. It's gonna be from my perspective. It's not gonna be because I'm getting flooded from the culture. Or I want everybody on the black community to agree with me just because I'm like, yeah, this person is better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be on all that type of shit because that ain't me, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But I respect his take.
So he completely understood that, and that was it. But yeah, that started a whole nother conversation. He was like, bro, I just felt like it was me versus KNOX, your fan base, and KNOX fan base, and other Reactors fan base. He said it just felt like it was him versus the rest of the Reactors. I said, bro,
no, not the rest.
I want to hear this. He said that he put against the other Reactors. No, it's Church, SHAQ, and KNOX.
Just there's a specific. I said a specific group. That's what I said. It's not all the Reactors. It's absolutely not.
Look, he's not trying to get none of the other Reactors no shot. He like, yeah, hell no, it ain't no other Reactors fan base coming over and saying it. It's just you, Church, and
it's like that because
and we know exactly who it is. We know exactly who it is. That's
exactly.
Why when I was talking to SHAQ, like, it's not that I feel like that. We understand why.
You done had beef with almost everybody, bro. So almost everybody that's reacting to the beef, they gonna automatically jump on KNOX side because you had a problem with these people.
So that's what I was saying, and I am so glad he said that. I can acknowledge it. On the phone, I said that to him too. So yeah, I understand. I'm like a battle rapper type person, so I got no problem going on tracks people. And strategically, I get where it's going to be bad because I have issues with certain people. But what SHAQ is letting you guys know here is that there are biases. That's what he said. He's saying that
it is biases when it comes to the supporters and the subscribers and stuff, but it's not like how he's making it seem like you were just pissed off saying, oh, because that you do this and do that and Church and y'all got these big fan bases, y'all just change up the whole trajectory of what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to prove to people.
When people are listening to these tracks, they're not listening to the tracks, they're speaking through their bias towards me. And I understand that. I get it, but we see that that's the thing. And he acknowledges that makes sense. Yeah.
So it might seem like that, but we're trying to be fair as possible. But
it might seem like that you gotta wait, SCRU.
Some people gonna automatically jump on KNOX side because of the reputation you got out there. He said, bro, but I do like white people. He said, you said I don't like white people. I said, yeah, I did say that. I said, bro, because that's how you putting it out there. That's how it's looking, bro. I said, the fans are saying you just use Eminem for views because you just stop reacting to Eminem, period. He said, no.
That is kind of true. Like a lot of them use Eminem and Tom McDonald and all that. You see in the clips just because he privated and try to be like, oh yeah, I checked Tom McDonald. I was trying to check you that whole time. Like, yo, get your fan base in order. I gave you a shout out, Playboy. It was no disrespect. He made it seem like he stepped the top, bro. You was in there giggling and laughing with him on a live stream and shit. I know the numbers was going stupid. So it's like the fact that y'all all try to be like, oh no, after a certain point in time, you get 1 million subscribers and you going crazy or 100K, 500K, whatever. Now you're like, oh, I don't got to react to this person no more because I'm big enough. So I'm only going to react to my black brothers and sisters, bro. Come on now. Now that you got the leeway to be able to react to these artists that's already mainstream, that's the reason why you say that shit. But you know, we still got to come up the same path as well. So now you shitting on all the people that were in the same shoes you were in. That's fucked up, SCRU, because a lot of people look up to you.
I was looking, bro. I said the fans are saying you just use Eminem for views because you just stop reacting to Eminem, period. He said no. He said he slowed down on
which I didn't stop reacting to Eminem, period. Anytime Eminem drops, I react to Eminem. That's but
the M stuff because he.
All right, so I guess right there on the Eminem part is not, but the time, all the other shit, Adam Calhoun and all that is true.
He don't like the stance. He said the stance of these fan bases. He said they're just one-sided, they're just biased. And he said that's how the whole beef felt. He felt like
no. That with the stands is the toxicity that comes in. What we were talking about is like everything is good when you're giving good reaction. That's why I love fans. I'm a huge Eminem fan. I'm not a stan anything. That's why I think if you're an Eminem fan, the song "Stan" should make sense to you. And that's what I'm saying is just that I want to be able to react to people that give positive and negative reviews, not positive and then when it's negative, it's the end of the world and it's time to burn things. That's why I said I just stay away from that stuff too, because if I can't give bias, if I can't get my actual feelings, then I don't want to do it.
The community was being biased and being on.
You lying, because then I mean all the songs and the diss tracks and the Kendrick Lamar shit that you reacted to, the same shit that you saying that you will have to listen to because you will give your biased take on it. You straight up lying, dog. We got it right here. You fucking lying. You contradicted yourself. You was biased through the whole Drake and Kendrick shit, bro. People seeing your content, you was going hard for Kendrick. You was even making skits, I heard that shit. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? You was going hard against Drake because you had your bias intent into it already. Even with the diss tracks of doing it against Samad and Knox, it just basically shows that you was already riding the shit out this man dick. Like you was already riding the shit out Kendrick Lamar dick from Rip. So it was like, bro, you ain't even give it a chance. It was like y'all just shit on it. You know what I'm saying? So don't even lie, Screw.
If I can't give unbiased, if I can't get my actual feelings, then I don't want to do it.
The community was being biased and being on Knox side steady his. When that wasn't the case with me at all. I said, bro, I was going at you because you was going at me.
That's what I also said too. I'm glad you know that. That is a bias though, but I get it. You know, I would be stupid. I knew once I put SHAQ's name in it, I knew this is this is gonna happen. I knew it from the jump. But what I'm saying is like, I think what SHAQ's not doing as much.
Everybody else, he can have a game plan. I put Shaq name in it. I know he's gonna respond like this, but if somebody do some shit that trigger you, is now they're fucking with the culture, they making you mad, or they're offending people from your family, Nigeria, all this, that, and the third. Like, come on, man. How can we pick when we want to be soft, but when other people so try and be chill and speak on shit, you like try to like laugh at that shit? That's not no joke.
I get it. You know, I would be stupid. I knew once I put SHAQ's name in it, I knew this is gonna happen. I knew it from the jump. But that's what I'm saying is like, I think what SHAQ's not doing as much here is he is acknowledging his bias. He's like, nigga, you dissed me. That's why I said on the phone. He's like, nigga, you think shit's gonna be. He's gonna try as hard and to be as fair as he can. He can say that, but no matter what, you're gonna have a SCRU when you get dissed somewhere, and I fully understand that. And I feel like we should have had this conversation before. Like, yeah.
I said, so if it seemed like that with me, it's because I was going against you to defend myself.
Yeah.
So I said, bro, that's why it seemed like. And he said, bro, I don't think you understand how big your.
Yup, he dissed him on the Euphoria remix. That's why I see SCRU is like saying, he's biased at times. He used to receive to paint a narrative.
And
narrative, yeah.
Literally, like switch a whole beef around and make it look like one person is losing, one person is winning, depending on what side you take. I said, bro, see, then I say that depending on who it is, the reactor, like how big the fan base is. If I say this person won, they're gonna say he gonna assume that everybody gonna like it off of that. So if SHAQ would have stayed out of it, he think that people would have said he won. Look, I don't think so, bro. It's like every song was the same about culture vulture and stealing the culture and shit like that, bro. It should have been just going hard bars at each other, but it was. Knox was diabolically like going in surgery, laboratory, fucking Bible verses in your ass, bro. Like your shit was just rapidy rap. Like he had a whole plan, strategy behind his shit. A lot of times I don't get here and look at my subscriber count. I get on here and drop my video and I get off the internet. I don't look at my comments. I read the first couple, but that's about it. I said, I don't read my comments. I don't track the color of people that follow me. I said, but I really thought about it on the phone. I said, bro, you got to think about how I came up.
You hear what he said? I don't track the people that follow. I don't track the color of people that follow me. And SCRU just looked bad shit like he didn't give a fuck because he don't care, bro. He just saying that because he knows that if he pandered more to the black community, he can start bringing more like black folks into his shit. So now if everybody wash out and he like, man, I'm not listening to that no more. I'm listening to Lil Baby and Central C and shit like that. Lil Wayne and whatever any artist, big time artist drop because now he knows he can get through those copyrights and probably get paid. You know what I'm saying? While we still reacting to independent artists and stuff like that, artists we never heard of because we doing first time reactions and he's getting to react to his favorite artist that's mainstream. Just think about that. He's able to do that shit now. You know what I'm saying? With no problems.
On YouTube, I came up with one Eminem reaction. I went from 70,000 to 400K overnight. So that's a whole bunch of Eminem fans following me in one night. I kept the Eminem reactions going. So I'm gaining more Eminem supporters, which is mostly white, right? That's what SCRU was getting to. He was like, bro, they're mostly white. And they're biased with Eminem.
Yep, and you got the same shit, SCRU. At the end of the day, you had the Slime Shady or some shit that you dropped that Knox was talking about. You dropped the album like saying you were shady.
I never said that. What? Come on. I never said Eminem fans are mainly white. Those words never came out of my mouth. He said that. He said I started out, I went from 70 to 400,000. You got to understand, I got like a big influx of white fans. He said in my real life, because I said, I could tell, because I was like, there are people who told me, man, I know SHAQ, it grew up with nothing but white people. I know, and then I told them, they were like, nah, I could tell.
Yeah,
I could tell. As somebody who went from Nigeria to Nebraska, I could tell SHAQ is probably around.
Knox was creative with the lyrics and the bars. The SCRU did that. He might get more peeps on his side. Instead, he said the same old black versus white. Exactly.
Not a lot of white people, and that's like his first big influx. And that's what I said to him. He said that I never said it's Eminem fans are mainly white. We never talked about no breakdown of demographic of Eminem fans. Wait, let me rewind that. Let me hear what he said again. Is that
which is mostly white, right? Eminem fans following me in one night. I kept the Eminem reactions going, so I'm gaining more Eminem supporters, which is mostly white, right? That's what SCRU was getting to. He was like, bro, they're mostly white.
All my life, I never
you said all my life.
Like I said, I don't want to be combative here. I'm glad that I had this talk with SHAQ. It's been a long time coming. Me and SHAQ used to be cool, you know, used to be real cool before the Adam Calhoun thing. Because even during the Upchurch stuff, I still was talking to him and stuff like that. Because I never want to be like, I don't want it to look like, I don't care who you pick in a battle. That's on you. But once it starts feeling like there's a racial bias, then I start having a problem. Then I'm forever speak on something like that.
Bro, sometimes not everybody gonna like your fucking music. God damn, it's like niggas, your egos be too heavy.
And they're biased with Eminem. So I said, yeah. I said every fan base has biased supporters. So he said, yeah. And then with the whole Upchurch, you got all his fans going against me too when you took Upchurch side. I said, first of all, I didn't say Upchurch side. I said Upchurch won the beef, but I never chose no side. He said, so now it's Eminem fans, it's Upchurch fans. And y'all know, he said he used to be a Tom McDonald fan.
I don't know why he brought up the Eminem. I never said this. That Eminem part never happened though. I will say that SHAQ.
He trying to save face from them Eminem fans. Like, see what I mean? It's like he trying to make sure that if Eminem fans do watch this reaction video, that he defends himself for everything that he said.
Maybe he's just misremembering because this was a bit old, but I'm giving him benefit of the doubt. I don't want to. But
before Tom McDonald start moving a certain way, and you know, I still rock with Tom. I support Tom. I don't agree with everything Tom say, but I have a lot of Tom fans that watch me too. So he said, bro, you got all these fans from these same type of fan bases coming against me. So I was like, bro, I said, I can't control these people.
That's a little missing. I wasn't saying about his fan, the fans, like his fans specifically. It wasn't because though no matter if they're Tom McDonald, whoever fans, they're also no life SHAQ fans. That's what I was saying. You can't control other niggas' fan bases. I never said that.
He said, yes, you can. With what side you choose? I said, bro, I choose my side because of me, not because of who I think my fans want me to choose. I said, if they feel like that about you, I'm pretty sure that's just their own opinion. I said, going forward, I will no longer react to the beefs. Because every beef that going through YouTube and SHAQ get reacting, they say it get one-sided after I state my opinion. So no life game, we got to chill out.
I told you. That's what it really came down to. Somebody else saying, oh, he got a fan base that he can go at everybody. He got like 5 million subscribers. He do have a huge fan base, but Tom, Upchurch, Adam, all of them fans are now SHAQ supporters. So now they go hard because the people that like them or have a liking for SHAQ. You know, they like them, but they like his entertainment. He's probably more, you know, accessible than Upchurch, Tom McDonald, Adam Calhoun. So that's how people become new fans of reactors.
We got to stop spamming SCRU with SCRU Zeno because he talked about that too. He said,
SCRU Zeno.
He said, I really ain't been getting no sleep trying to defend my name. So I said, bro, that's my fault.
Okay, and that right here, I even messaged him on IG because I said, this part isn't correct because I didn't say.
He said it's incorrect. Like, there's always something incorrect when SCRU say it, but when anybody else do it, it's nah.
I wasn't sleeping because of the comments. No, I said because we had been going back and forth in this battle, and I was staying up doing diss tracks. I wasn't defending my name. I was battling. I didn't stay up defending my name. That was also a misrepresentation. But SHAQ, I messaged SHAQ. SHAQ said, if I said anything wrong, if you felt I said anything wrong, feel free to make a video speak on it. So
told him to do that. So
I wasn't losing. No, I was dropping diss tracks at like 5 a.m.
I get it right on here and tell you to stop. I said, someone's still gonna spam you, just to let you know. Someone's gonna spam you for the rest of your life. So I said, for the most part, they'll chill out.
That's a little. I don't know why he even added that part though. That's like an apology, but then not apologizing. But you can just stand on.
But
who said it had to be an apology? That's the thing. It's like if his supporters go and do that, you can't be trying to say that. Oh, he pulling back his apology.
I don't know why he even added that part though. That's like an apology, but then not apologizing. But you can just stand on.
But I can't control 5 million niggas, bro.
And then this part is a little weird too.
For the most part, they'll chill out, but I can't control 5 million niggas, bro.
Well, if they're doing something on your because you said them to, then you can.
Can't. But yeah, that's all it was, bro.
Behalf,
I just let SCRU know, like, I won't without the coon talk because if you know me in real life, which y'all don't, you'll know I'm nowhere near that type of person. I'm probably the blackest black nigga you'll ever come across.
The
if y'all need me for
real.
I said I just blew up with a white fan base. I can't help that. I got just as much black fans as white fans. I promise you. I just show you my analytics. But yeah, that's all it was, man. SCRU just felt like it was him versus the community. When in reality it won't. It was just SCRU just had so many beef.
I never said. I just said it was me versus community. I said it was me versus you and y'all. Basically, the conversation was about because he keeps saying it was like more than the reactor. No, I was saying specifically I felt like there was a bias, but I understood it with him. But I said I get it because I dissed you though. So I would be stupid to be like, why is there a bias? I knew why.
But everybody in the community,
I shouldn't even expect him not to have
a certain narrative is not put out there about SCRU, so that's gonna be used against you in a beef. KNOX is a very likable person, and for the community, everybody looking at you as a certain way, so they gonna automatically take KNOX side. So he said he just felt like his disses was coming with facts, proof, and KNOX won't respond to none of that. He was just coming on his track, just telling more and more lies. I said, bro, I clearly said that in one of my reactions. He said I didn't watch it, so I didn't know. So I said, bro, go watch my reaction. I said those exact words in my reaction. I said, if KNOX can't prove that this is a lie in his next one, then it's tied. The score is tied. I said,
bro, it could be tied.
The thing I was saying too is, and that's his opinion, but even by that score, most of the stuff he said on all the songs were debunked lies, though. He didn't react to my last round either. He reacted to KNOX's, but not mine. So he would have.
See, look, that's why I just reacted to that shit, so we don't hear no discrepancies.
Do you think you lost round one? He said,
and I didn't even
he felt like he won. I said, bro, you really came at KNOX on your round one. He said, what was my round one?
Euphoria.
I can't remember the name. Was it Euphoria? The Euphoria? I said, bro, you barely came at KNOX in the whole track. He said, bro, that wasn't really a diss track towards KNOX. He said, so technically my second track was my first response.
Yeah, that was me responding to him taking shots at me at BBL Jersey. Up to that point, it was just shots back and forth. It wasn't that's why I was like, you gonna have to die on my hill. And I was taking shots at the end. The rest of that
oh shit.
That's a freestyle.
Man, what's his name coming here and told us to check out BBL Jersey, then Euphoria? He definitely did. What the hell? What's his name? He was in here earlier, Skylar. He was like, dang, man, I was just trying to tell. Oh, Chris J. Chris J said we had to check out BBL Jersey, then check out Euphoria from SCRU. But we never even checked out Euphoria.
Was me responding to the shot he took back at me.
So I said, bro, us as watchers, we're thinking that first one that you put out was towards KNOX. He said, no, that wasn't a diss. It started with me and KNOX just throwing shots at each other on a verse, back and forth. I said, so when the reactors came in, we don't know that. So we thinking that first one you put out was a KNOX diss, and KNOX first one was a SCRU diss. Couldn't find out the count was wrong the whole time. So yeah, that's all the conversation was, bro. Like SCRU just felt like it wasn't being judged fair because of us big react.
And that's what I'm saying. It's not judged fair because
that's the big reactors.
It was the conversation about a specific like 3 people. It wasn't because not even all the reactors had the same takes, right? Like so, it wasn't just all of them too. And that's what I was saying too. I had to make this video because maybe he misunderstood some of the stuff I was saying. I knew this was gonna be.
Derek, what's good? What's good, y'all? Sorry I've been absent. It's all good, Derek, man. We appreciate you pulling up, man. Show love.
He just felt like he didn't have a fair chance. And he said KNOX was just steady lying on his name with the diss track, no receipts, no nothing. So I said, bro, I can see how you'll be frustrated with that. If you putting out all your receipts and people still saying you lost. I said, I get it. I said, but I still feel like KNOX won the battle.
He mad as shit, yo.
Hold on. He said, yeah.
Yo,
KNOX won the battle.
That's one of those joints where you mad. He said KNOX won the battle. Then look at his face. He the go start snapping. Put him in slow. Yeah. That's the laugh of, that's the laugh of defeat. Bro, if I ever seen defeat in my life, that was like literally the laugh of defeat, yo.
Nigga said, yeah, no, if a nigga just lying on you and you debunking it and you chop it, I can see why that would make you upset, but hey, nigga, I'm still gonna make you upset. No, that shit is hilarious. And also, I have no problem with SHAQ. Shout out to SHAQ, but there's no way I'm gonna be convinced that in a battle where a nigga is dissed, they're going to take the side of the nigga dissed. I just won't be. I haven't seen it yet in life. I haven't seen it happen. It's the same way with academics and the Drake and Kendrick stuff. Once Kendrick said academics' name, I said, okay, yeah, he's gonna be riding for Drake extra hard now. That's what it's like. So it's like
it was 2-1, if anything.
But you didn't react to the last one, so.
So he said, people
shout out to SHAQ, bro.
I said, bro.
He said, but you ain't react to the last one.
But the count is weird because you said you didn't react to the last round because you didn't react to mine. So, and by the time I talked to SHAQ said he didn't even hear mine. He said, even in this video, he said people were sending him the thing. So I'm not even sure to this day he actually even listened to my last track. So yeah, I don't see how you could have it 2-0 if you said essentially one round is debunked and I didn't react to your last response. So how would you have it 2-0? That doesn't really make sense, man.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
I can't speak for everybody else. But yeah, the conversation with
damn, that is true when you think about it. How you said they 2-0 if you ain't listen to the last one. The first one is debunked.
Like that with SCRU, me and SCRU, not enemies. We're not friends either, but we're not enemies. I told him, bro, if you ever need something, reach out. Same with KNOX.
So yeah, shout out to SHAQ, man. I don't have problems with SHAQ. Well, I mean, I have problems with certain things he's done. I still feel my side of the conversation was just realize that why people say certain things about you, and both of us can do that, right? But I just said we both need to be more extra careful with the things that we say. And he agreed with that because we are big, we have big platforms. And I said at a certain point we're tastemakers. You know what I mean? We don't I'm the same way. We just get on our reactions and we just say what we want to say and we just do what we want to do. But I said we got to also look into that too. But it's your prerogative to do whatever you want. I just think it was hilarious, that ending. Things like that. He said, nah.
You still my dog. I still support you. Still gonna react to your music. But let's just end the beef, man. Like, everything was much funner when everybody was together, man. Let's get back to that as a community. That's what I always try to do anyway, is keep the community together. We don't need to be going against each other. We need to work together. And that's what it is. So yeah, that's what we talked about. If y'all watch the whole video, don't spell SCRU with SCRU no more. That's over with, man. No Lie gang, I love y'all. Thank y'all for all the support. I'm gone.
I did not mean for this video to be this long. If you watch this all the way to the end, shout out to SHAQ too. Like I said, I know that we're gonna have. This was the most healthy way for us to get to the end of it. And I said, there's certain people I don't care about, but it's like there's certain people that I want to get understandings with. And I said that too to SHAQ. He's like, but if something comes out later and it's like I'm gonna have an issue. And I said the reason why there is people, it's not just me who has certain issues because it's the way you rock. And I said I'm gonna do better at doing the same thing, because I can't say to him, yo, be more careful of what you say and the way that people perceive it, and me not do the same thing. So I understand it too. I appreciate you for doing this video. A couple misrepresentations in there, but we all have our SKUs. Respect to you, no beef. We'll be back tomorrow. Back to the reactions. Hip hop is
All right, man. That right there, me and No Life SHAQ sat down and talked. That was a good conversation right there. I guess to understand a couple things, but like he said, some stuff was misrepresentative or whatever. To me, it seemed like he was taking this shit to be black versus white, and people were choosing the side of Knox Hill and shit because he's more likable, and he already been through a lot of beef for other white artists and took the same approach. So, hey, man, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Rock, and I'm all right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. Skylar, appreciate you sticking around. The two other lyricers, appreciate y'all as well. This was a good stream. I'm about to clip some of this up and get it out. I already got some thumbnails already made for some of this. So that's what we going to do. Appreciate it, and I'm out.
They did what? When? How? Are you sure? Y'all have a good night. And to all. Why off? Everybody calling my phone, blowing me up. What the fuck? What happened? What's going on?
Yeah, that's funny as shit. That's the same thing I said, Skylar. I'm like, he gonna say sit down like he actually was talking to him the whole time he was reacting to the video.